Welcome, I'm TSC Tyler, and today we're on NBA 2K23, and we're going to be making the youngest ever NBA team. Now, there were two thoughts I had when I was thinking about making this video, and then one was to make the youngest team to ever win a championship, and I believe that was the Trailblazers. They had like a 24 average age, but I decided to take it a step further, and we're going to make the youngest team, at least in the current NBA, and then it's going to be one of the youngest teams in history, and we're going to win a championship. So there's a lot of young players that I need to target. But first, let's pick a team, and that'll be the Rockets. That's actually a good team to do this with. But we're going to have the Rockets, and we're just going to do a random fantasy draft, and then we'll see who we end up getting, and hopefully we get a young team. Okay, so Luka goes number one. Let's see what pick we have. Where are we at? The Rockets. Am I tripping? And I'm not. Hold on. Oh, I think we're like the 20th pick. So hopefully we get someone young with that. Tyrese Maxey is actually really good. Now, good news and bad news is that we did draft extremely young, but the problem is that we have no talent right now. Like, this team is not going to be good at all. Maxey will be good to have on the team, though, because he's making almost minimum money. And Desmond Bane is too. So these two could be really good pieces for a young team, but we just need to find superstars to put around them. Looking at people we should target, there's a few. I mean, Donovan Mitchell could be fringe, because the place we are targeting for is like mid 22 range. So we kind of need everyone to be somewhat young. So Trae Young could work, but I don't want him as like my number one star. And Tatum could work. Tatum would be really solid. Shea would be good, but not as the number one star, I don't think. Ja would be cool. We probably need someone that's on a deal, though, so I I think it might have to be like a Luka, but Giannis can for sure work too. Booker could work. With Giannis, it'd have to be a little bit close in terms of um the age. So for Luka, we have Chet Holmgren, and then we have Jeremy Grant for the money, and then we don't really have another young player, so we'll just throw all the picks that we have at them. Dang. So I'm gonna have to turn Jeremy Grant into something more valuable, which that's definitely doable. We can trade for under him in like a first, and then we can see what we can do. I mean, because we don't really care about. Oh my God, they lowered Ben Simmons. We just need him to get better. We don't really care about his money or anything. What's so special about this De'Aaron trade? There's really nothing to it. So the first real move we're going to make is we're going to get Devin Vassell and CJ McCollum. It's just a step up in talent. And Vassell could go off the bench for us since he's 22. So here we're going to kind of do like a sideways trade because it seems like De'Aaron doesn't have very good value in this game. And then we're going to go grab Bam Adebayo and then see if we can move him for someone better. Okay, this will be the last time that I try this. And we might have to trade away one of the people we want. Which one will be easier to get back? Maybe. Maybe Desmond Bane. I'm not sure. I don't want to do it, but for Luka, I would 100%. Our pick's not valuable anymore. Oh, did I just tank if this doesn't work out? Okay, so that's not working out. It's all good. We'll see if we can get Ja Morant. Please accept. Really? Oh no. I just need to get up to that like upper echelon of superstars, and right now it's not really doing it. Like, Paul George could get me there. Okay, we're gonna try Paul George, and hopefully this works. You know what? Zion, welcome to the team. I'm tired of dealing with these people, man. Zion's on the team. We got rid of Maxi and Bane, but hopefully we can get them back in the trade market. I believe they were on the Raptors, so I mean we'll see what it takes to get them back. Oh, so it's absurd. Okay, that's fine. Robert Williams, John Isaac, 2 picks. I mean I can get those back. Desmond Bane, I'll bring him back later probably. Okay, so I decided I'm gonna make this deal, and I'm gonna try to keep Halliburton on the team. And then Clay is going to go somewhere, but Fred VanVleet, Bradley Beal, for Halliburton, who's going to help us keep this youngest team. I'm just going to decide to kind of keep it low-key, so we're going to have Halliburton with Zion, and then I'm going to try to turn Paul George into somebody younger, like maybe SGA, and then hopefully that's how we get it to work, because we still have Chet, so we can get someone pretty good. So we're going to make this trade to get Desmond Bane back, just because De'Aaron would have gotten way worse at shooting guard. We give up a few picks, but now we have Halliburton, Desmond Bane, and Zion as our big three, and it's a very good young core. Now we just need Paul George out of here for a small forward, I think. Okay, so before we get that actual trade done, I'm going to take Lonzo here to run the bench. 24 is pretty close to what we need, and pretty good player. So right now, this is what we're working with. And we just need Paul George for a different small forward or power forward. And then we just have to mess with this bench. Really? I'm sorry. So when I try to trade for it, it doesn't work. But as soon as I go to the trade finder, that's what y'all want. You know what? Yeah, sure, Bulls. Good trade that you just made there. So we're gonna run Jaylen Brown at the 3, and this starting 5 is pretty nuts actually. So it's very small though, so we'll see how that goes. It's gonna, I mean, it is the Houston Rockets. They are the kings of small ball. But now we have Chet, and we are able to set up the bench. So now we have to go extremely young. One trade I'm gonna go for just because I can, I think, is Brandon Ingram. I have a little bit of room, and I think it's a good trade. All I need to do now is just make Cam Johnson into a younger player. And then we should be good to see how old this team is. Plus 25 equals 333 divided by 15 is 22.2. Yes, sir. We made the challenge. And I didn't really have to do too much. Like, that was really good. Nobody over in this team is over the age of 25, which, I could have gotten away with someone being a little bit older, which I didn't really think about, but I'm happy enough with this rotation. I'm gonna end it here in terms of the rebuild, and now we can see if the team is actually good enough to win the title. We have Tyrese Halliburton, Desmond Bane, Jaylen Brown, Zion, Robert Williams off the bench, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, Isaiah Stewart, Jade McDaniels, and then probably THT. Um, but I mean we'll figure that one out. I mean the team's good. It's not a bad team. Hopefully it wins the championship because I did a lot of rebuilding for this. I'll just see y'all in the playoffs. I mean, we kind of knew Luke was going to win MVP. That's why I wanted to win the team so bad. But Brandon Ingram won 6 Man of the Year, so I mean that works. I think we won Coach of the Year. I'm not sure about that, but we might have people here. I mean, we played really good though. It wasn't. It was for sure team effort. We are the 1 seed. Um, I think people improved a little bit. Like Tyrese got a little bit better, Jaylen Brown got better, Zion got better, Robert Williams got better, Bi, Lonzo. So the team's pretty good, and we're going up against the Spurs, who have Drew Holiday, Donovan Mitchell, Mikal Bridges, Kyle Anderson, Xavier Tillman, and then the bench is worse than ours. So we should take this series without much of a sweat. We're up 2-1, 3-1, and then we win in 5. Now we go up against the Warriors, who have Jamal Murray, Anthony Edwards, Trey Murphy, Cat, and Gafford. I think this team is worse than that Spurs team. And we win that one in 5, yes sir. Oh no, okay. So the Clippers, they're worse everywhere else, but they have Luka. So Luka alone probably makes this a series. We're up 2-0, we're up 3-0, and that's the one we sweep. Okay, that's fine with me. We're going against Jason Tatum, another person we tried to get. He doesn't have much of a team with him as well. We can check that here. We win every position except for small forward and then center, kinda. We're gonna sim through these games and we're up 2-1. We're up 3-1 and we won the finals. Zion carried, so Zion was a very good decision, and we were able to get Desmond Bain back as well. Big W, and now we have the youngest team ever, and we've also won the championship with it. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.